Welcome ladies and gentlemen, call me the Dream Believer because that's who I am, and welcome back to another episode of how to create your own runes. First of all, let me ask you how you're doing, you awesome people. How are you doing? I hope every one of you is fine and healthy and everything is going well. So today I picked Camille, Poppy in the jungle, of course, right? Well, of course she's not that popular now, but I think the right players can do amazing things with her. Ahri in the mid lane, Misfortune as an ADC, and Janna as the support. So let's start with Camille. At Camille, I picked Press the Attack. I played her also yesterday, and I made some crazy damage. I made some real crazy damage. Camille uses Press the Attack pretty well, regardless of her true damage nature, due to auto attack and Q focused in combat. Triumph for kill rewards. Legend tenacity or alacrity. It really kinda depends what you want or how you play. Alacrity for more damage per second, or tenacity for better survivability later on. It really kind of depends, but hey, why? I guess I played Kane, that's why I had tenacity. On the last one, it really again kind of depends. Do you want to go Cup to Grace to deal 10% more damage when people have less than 40% health, or do you want to deal 5 to 12% more damage when you are on a lower health? I pick Last Stand because Camille is in the early pretty squishy from my point of view, so I picked Last Stand. On the second one I took Domination. Sudden Impact for E lethality and Ghost Poro for just warding the bush. The top lane, the Tribush, put your Ghost Poro in the Tribush and put a ward in the River Bush. It's that simple. Or you could go Eyeball Collection if you wanted to collect more AD. This really kind of depends on what you want. So that's for Camille. Let's get to Poppy. Well, Poppy, to be honest, I wasn't really sure what to pick on her because I don't know, there wasn't anything really crazy tankiness. There is no rune that gives you crazy amount of health and everything. It just combines, you know what I'm talking about. So I thought Grasp of Undying is great on her. It's free health for her, already good resistance. On the second one I took Fun of Life. Why? Well, because if you gank, you are able to let your allies heal themselves on the fights when you are ganking. It's pretty well from my point of view, it's good. Well, conditioning, I took conditioning on the second one because early you already got a lot of resistance. Poppy got some pretty good bases, right? She, you know she's crazy, especially in the top lane, the laning phase, she just bursts you down. She just completely knock you off with the hammer. Overgrowth for more health again, to get even tankier and get more HP, because from my point of view, she doesn't have that much HP. On the other rune, on the second rune, I took Precision. You could also go Inspiration, but I think Precision is great because to have more tenacity, it's free tenacity, you're getting a lot of tenacity. Look, gain 5% tenacity plus an additional 1.5% for legend stack. Maximum 10 stacks. Oh, this is crazy. This is a lot, really. This is really a lot of tenacity just for free, Gets you even tankier, and you are so crazy. You're such an amazing frontline. Cap the Grace for doing more damage on people that have less than 40% health, because of course she's a tank. Yes, she is doing great damage, but in the late game it kind of falls off. She's just starting to be just a tank. So to last hit the enemies, just in case, I took Cap the Grace there. So let's get to Ahri. By Ahri, well, I have to mention that I never played her, okay? So please please don't judge me that hard if I'm saying something in your point of view wrong or not that beneficial for her. But never mind, I'm gonna try it anyway because I know the most things about this champ and I played a lot of times against her, so I think I'm in a position to be able to make some advice what to pick on her. So on this first one, sorcery, it really kinda depends. I think Arcane Commit but also Summon Ahri is pretty good. I mean, both seem pretty weak, but it's so good. It's up very often, okay? The damage adds up pretty quickly. So from my point of view, it doesn't really matter what you pick of those. I think Arcane Commit, but I'm not sure. Like I said, it's up to you. I recommend you to try both. And not to mention, it works well with Ahri's E for landing it, and Ahri's W and ultimate for lowering the cooldown. On the second one I took ultimate head. I would pick ultimate head because her ultimate is just so, I mean, it's just a good ultimate, okay? You are so mobile with it. You're so fast with it. You are able to be doing so good plays. You are able to engage, re-engage, disengage, or escape, whatever. Mana flow band seemed like a good pick for a lot of these mana using champions, and in this case, not sure. So I think ultimate head is very good value here. So it takes a good place, okay? I think, I'm not sure. But from my point of view, definitely the best of those three. On a second one, I would pick either Absolute Focus if you know you are having a good lane, you are dominant and you're gonna dominate the enemy. If you're sure about that, you could pick Absolute Focus because he will be able to poke you that much. Otherwise, Celerity is an interesting choice here, and I believe it to be sometimes the most beneficial. Celerity is good unless you have an easy lane. Like I said, if you have an easy lane, pick Absolute Focus. Then it's okay to take Absolute Focus. On the other one, so of course water walking is just for roaming, or if you wanna gain even more in the late game, so you could go for Gathering Storm, but I thought, hey, the burn is not that hard. I picked on Yorick, but on Ahri I don't think so. So I guess for roaming is water walking pretty good, okay? And on the second one I took Domination because Domination seemed like the best tree for what this page is trying to do. You know, it enhanced your damage with charmed units and other units deceived by your team. So that's why I took Cheap Shot there. On the last one, again, Relentless Hunter is good for roaming and celerity. You know, together it is pretty good, okay? It's pretty good. You gain even more AP because you're getting permanent out of combat movement speed, and important to mention is that it's out of combat but it will apply to your first spell, okay? Remember that. But you can switch these trees around and take Electrocute. You could pick Domination and go for Electrocute, Cheap Shot, Eyeball Collector, those one, Sorcery, Ultimate Head, and there you go. You can also switch it like that, you know. Really kind of depends what your playstyle is and what your laning phase is. If you think you dominate, you can go for Sorcery. If you think you want more damage, so you could go for Domination. But I don't know. You could also go for Precision and take like always Triumph and Cup to Grace. I think the first one is better here, but I'm not sure. It really kind of depends what you like. So Misfortune is an interesting one, okay? I mean, I know that looks a little bit stupid and a little bit retarded, and it is, but it is in a good way. I thought Precision is not that great. I mean, she have an insane damage, and she will have attack speed anyway, so you don't have to take Precision and Lethal Tempo or Pressed Attack. I thought, nah, let's try something else, a little bit more damage, to have a little bit more damage, to have a little bit better synergize with her passive, especially with the W passive, you know. And okay, kleptomanic could maybe work, but I doubt it, so I think that's the best. I'm not sure. You know, the summon area, it makes the Q stronger, and that's all that matters here, okay? On the second one, you could, or on the first small one, you could pick Mana Flow Band. But I think, you know, for Q spamming, but I think, you know, the ultimate is so, I mean, the ultimate has an amazing potential. So I'll pick Ultimate Head, and if you think you need a little bit more of magic damage shield, you know, if you're playing against Brand, Sonar, Zyra, something like that, you could go for Nullifying Orb to have a little bit over magic shield. But I think Ultimate Head is amazing. Celerity is best here for the, like I said, the synergize with her passive, and overall better movement speed for better positioning overall. Gather Storm, I don't have to say anything about it. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Tons of late game potential is added, nothing else. On the second one, I took Domination. Domination, well, cheap shot due to her E for the consistent true damage poke and eyeball collection for the 80, of course. And of course you could switch the eyeball with the Ghost Portal or the Zombie Ward, but I think the Ghost Portal would be better instead of the Zombie Ward if you want to help toward your, if you want to help your support toward. Well, Janna is an interesting one, well, because she got so hard nerfed in the last few patches, I think Summon Ahri is basically better than any other keystone for Janna, okay? I mean, Janna has a mix of an offensive and defensive abilities, so it works well. Mana Flow, why? It's simple. It allows you free Q poke and free E shields, because, you know, she got the mana costs went so crazy up. And it's just the best from my point of view in this case. Celerity is great too, to Janna's innate movement speed on her W, you know. It scales of bonus movement speed, not flat movement speed. So regardless of Janna's low movement speed base, it's still great. Water Walking is great for river fights, for extra AP to make bigger shields and heals, as well as warding deep quickly, you know. I mean, you are, damn, you're gonna be so fast, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna be so fast with her W movement speed, Celerity, Water Walking. You're gonna be like a rocket, like a Warwick hunting the bloodline. You're gonna be so crazy. On the second one, I took Resolve. Resolve, you could also go for Inspiration, for, you know, I know, let me first of all finish Resolve. I took Revitalize is great for bigger shields and heals for both, you know, Janna's E and the ultimate as well as Summon Ahri, you know. But I have to mention that Summon Ahri goes to the first one that is the closest, okay. Font of Life works well with Janna's W and her Q, so, and you allow your allies to heal themselves even better, you know. What I wanted to say, what I said before, you could also go for Inspiration and take Magical Footwear to not waste your money on the boots, so you're gaining 350 extra gold, and go for Cosmic Side, because cooldown on everything is good on supports, you know. Cooldown 5% on the items, your overall cooldown, the maximum cooldown, the summoner spell cooldown reduction. It's just, it has so much potential. It is beneficial for her. Also, like Resolve, it is both. It's really kind of depends what you want, okay, ladies and gentlemen. It really kind of depends what you want. So I hope I could help you with this and help you to choose what you could go, or what you could take for some champs. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you buddy so much for watching. I hope I could help you. Hope you have a nice day. And as always, remember, dreams come true. So what should you do? Just believe in you.